This industry is very regulated also, and this has a lot of challenges in terms of the regulations changing multiple times. So how has the regulations changed in the last few years, and what are some regulations that people who are watching this video should know of, so that they also, when they are investing through, let's say, platforms like Kotak Neo, they should also keep in mind that okay, ये regulations है जो मुझे affect कर सकते हैं future में.
एक चीज बहुत अच्छी हुई है कुशल, दैट जो भी रेगुलेशंस आए वो इन्वेस्टर्स के बेनिफिट में है. So any regulation which has come, it is always better for the investors, and so many of them have come, which has made the participation in the stock market transparent, friction free and safe. So I think investors को ज़्यादा regulations का वरी नहीं होना चाहिए. हाँ, there are some regulations which have come on cooling down the F&O volume, right? Derivative trading in retail was very hype in first 6 months of last financial year, where SEBI has come out with some of the measures to cool down that. But that I think is a very right thing at a macro level. It doesn't impact individual investor. Yes, it impacts the very small investor or trader who were doing option trading or derivative trading, where lot size was small, which is increased. So I think the thought process at the regulator end is that you need to have a sufficient capital to be traded into derivative, rather than you doing very small derivative bets and not having enough capital.
And what are some examples of regulations when you said that it is always in the benefit of investors?
Yeah, so I'll give you some examples. Like first, couple of years back, SEBI came out with upstreaming regulation. What does that mean? That as an investor, if you give your money to stockbroker as a margin money, broker has to ensure that at the end of the day, all this money goes to the clearing corporation. Broker cannot keep any money in its bank account at the end of the day. So one, your money doesn't have to sit in the broker's book. It has to be there in the clearing corporation. Another thing which has come is direct payout. Today, what happens is when you buy a stock and you pay for it, earlier the stock used to come to the broker and broker used to transfer it to the client. But momentarily it was with the broker, and broker had a discretion where to transfer or where to not transfer. But with the direct payout which has come in February, as late as February 25, you buy a stock, you pay for it, stock comes to you directly from clearing corporation to your demat account. So these are some of the path-breaking regulation. Of course, that means that depository, clearing corporation, broking firm and exchanges have to have technological integration. That is already achieved in this market, and this is not there anywhere in the world. And that is why you feel far more safer to participate in the market.
If you learned something new from this video, do share it with your friends and subscribe to this channel so that we can bring you the best content possible. Also, if you want to watch this entire episode, click on the link in the description box and you can go to Kushal Lodha YouTube channel and watch the entire podcast episode. Thank you so much for watching this and have an amazing day.